Welcome to Ab Workout 3. Today is all about just firing up the core, feeling that deep abdominal burn. You're gonna need your Pilates ball and your mat. We have 5 exercises today. I'm gonna run through each exercise because we're gonna do 10 repetitions of each movement back to back to back and rest at the end. Short 30 seconds of rest, and we're gonna do it all over again. So let's go ahead and get started. Demonstrating the first 5 movements here. You're gonna start with your ball a little bit away from your bottom. We wanna have the ball resting in between the shoulder blades through the whole movement, or through the whole series. So as you lie back here, just find that sweet spot where you're almost kind of balancing on your tailbone and you feel supported by the ball. Movement 1 is an assisted roll-up, so your feet are planted hip width distance apart, arms are reaching, and we're gonna come all the way up to the top and rolling back down. Gently pressing into that ball, but not resting on it. Movement 2, we're gonna move into a crunch. So you're gonna take those hands behind your head. We're gonna finish down on the ball. We're gonna open the chest and find a little crunch, scooping out those lower belly muscles on each exhale. Movement 3, we're gonna hold that crunch, isolating and contracting your core muscles, moving into a single leg stretch by pulling one knee in and then adding a scissors to that. Single leg stretch to a scissors. We'll repeat on both sides before we move on. 2 knee folds from the ground up. Light on your toes, the weight of your legs is being held up from your core. Folding the knee in towards the nose and back down. Lightly touching those toes down onto the mat before you change legs. Final exercise, we're gonna progress that knee fold in and up into a bicycle. We're gonna go 5 each leg, so it's 10 total. All right, let's begin with those assisted roll-ups. Starting at the top, wanna make sure that ball doesn't move. Remember, it's 10 repetitions, and we move right into the next exercise. Take those arms out long in front of you, fingertips together. Begin to slowly roll down, lightly pressing the ball right in between the shoulder blades and coming back up. Trying not to hoist with your arms or throw your body up. Really rely on the strength of your core to power your body back up into that seated position. Peel and lift your lower abs to your upper abs as you're coming down and onto the ball. Exhale as you're rolling back. Inhale as you're coming up. Keep the knees stable, trying to refrain them from swaying in or out. Relaxing tension out of your neck and shoulders. Last 5, and we're going right into that crunch after this. Remember, it's not a rest down on the ball. It's a light press into the ball with the strength of your core. Last 2. And 1 more, we're gonna meet down on the ball. Taking your hands behind your head, feel free to pull your feet in a little closer if you need that. Inhale as you open up the chest, try not to drop the head back, and then exhale, lifting up, finding that little baby crunch. Think of pulling your rib cage together. As you're coming up, you're meeting everything into your midline. Inhale and exhale. Here we go, 6 more. 5. You might feel those abs tremoring and shaking. It's all good. Great way to measure your progress. Last 2. The next one, we come up and we hold for our single leg stretch and scissors. Starting on the right knee, pull it in, lengthen, lift, lengthen, pull it in, lengthen, lift, lengthen. It's 5 each side. Last 2. 1 more. Single leg, 2 scissors, lengthen and plant your right foot down right into the left side. Stabilize the pelvis, trying not to let the hips rock. Single leg, 2 scissors, single leg and scissors. 2 more times through. Last scissors, lengthen the leg down, drawing in, floating up off of your heels. So again, you might need to pull those heels in a little closer to your seat. The weight of your legs is being held up from your core. Bring your right knee in. Inhale, lightly touch down. Exhale. Okay, watch your core, watch your pelvis. Try not to let those hips rock side to side. One more right and left. Moving right into bicycle. Bring the right leg in, lift and stretch it down. 5 on the right side before we move to the left. 2 more. Stay in your curl up and plant your right toes down, pulling the left knee in, lift and lengthen. Find that hover. The lower you go, the harder your abs work. Pulling that heel right into your seat, keeping that nice straight line. One more time. Pulling in, plant down, take those hands behind your knees, rock yourself on up for your rest. We've got 30 seconds here. We're gonna repeat those 5 movements for another 10 reps, right? Abs should already be shaking, tremoring, feeling that deep, deep core burn. If you're like, that's enough for me, my hip flexors were getting a little too tense, build up to 2 sets. So you're more than welcome to pause here and work towards this progression. Work towards finding the strength and the stamina in your core. So don't overdo it. Listen to your body and meet yourself where you're at. But if you're ready for that second round, we're gonna begin with those assisted roll-ups. Remember, the ball should land right in between your shoulder blades. Feet are planted hip-width distance apart. Let's take those arms straight out in front. Exhale as you roll back, pulling those lower abs into your upper abs. And inhale as you lift. Exhale, peeling back. And inhale as you lift. Keep working at your pace with your breath. 5 more. Keep those hip flexors as relaxed as you can. Try not to overactivate them. Last one, make your way down into your ball. Hands go behind your head for your crunch. Inhale as you gently arch back over the ball and exhale, drawing in and up. If you need to slide those heels in a little closer, adjust your body at all, feel free to do so. You should feel support from the ball. Really push the breath out through the belly as you're coming up. Don't forget to breathe. It's a common mistake during core work, is we forget to exhale and we start to hold the breath. So use the exhale to draw you into your transverse abdominis. I lost count, guilty as charged. Give me 2 more, exhale. And last one, we're gonna hold that crunch for a single leg stretch to scissors. Bring that right knee in, send it long, stabilize the pelvis. Exhale as the knee comes in, lengthen on the inhales and lift on the exhales. Last lift, lengthen and meet me back in hip width. Left leg, lengthen on the inhale, pull it in. Single leg, 2 scissors. Single leg and scissors. Stretch it down, bring it in, float those heels up for your knee folds. Exhale, pulling in, lightly touching down. Exhale, pulling in, lightly touching down. 5 each leg. Stabilize the pelvis, lift from the core. Last one on the left, moving right into that bicycle on the right. Pull it in, lift, lengthen, long. Bring it in, lift, lengthen, long. We're almost there. Stabilize on that left side. Find those deep core muscles. You're on fire, you're burning, don't quit. We've got one more bicycle on that right side. Stretch it up, lengthen, long. Lightly tap those right toes down right into your left side. Lift, lengthen, pull in, lift. Lengthen, pull in. Watch your abs. Stay into your curl and into your scoop. Here's 3, 2 more. Rest is coming and pull it in. Set your feet down and rock yourself on up to your seat. Ooh, great job, you guys. Beautiful work. Core workout number 3, done. Check the box. You guys are awesome.